We need to talk about this game, Skate, or as I've seen a lot of people referring to, Skate 4. This game came out recently, it's in early access, but people have been playing it in closed betas and such for quite a while now, from my understanding. I just started playing it when it came out as early access for the play, but I have been a long-time fan of the franchise, and I'm so glad that it's back. Now, why do I feel the need to talk about this game? I know a lot of people have a lot of things to say about it, and I've heard a lot of negative things, which is really sad for me. This game is incredible. I love this game. I think they did a wonderful job bringing this franchise back. Now, I will admit and understand that there are things that could be improved upon and that this game is different from Skate 3. It's a very different vibe. There's different things about it, like the looks people are saying are more cartoonish, looks like Fortnite and whatnot, which, yeah, it kind of does, sure. I still think it looks better than Fortnite, but I do understand that people are not super happy that the vibe of the art direction has changed. But here's my thing. Do we play video games because they look just like real life? Is that what we're doing? Because that's not why I play video games for. I don't play a game so that it's just as difficult as skateboarding in real life as it is in the game. I have a limited amount of knowledge about skateboarding in real life, but I do have some knowledge. I've done it quite a bit in the past, and it's way more difficult in real life than in a video game, obviously. So, sure, in this game, sometimes it's kind of easy to learn certain tricks, like endless heel flips. You can just hold the button and it keeps spinning, and there's some certain positions that you're grinding on that you don't bail ever. But it's a video game. Like, it's supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be able to be an entry level for people understanding skateboarding. If they've never touched a skateboard in their lives, how would someone be able to just know what to do if the game is made in the most realistic way imaginable? Now, I have some random clips up here that can probably pretty quickly tell you that this game was not made for realism. And that is okay. Because in what world can I go on top of a stadium, grinding on the side of it, and then just fly off and land alive, essentially? That's just not a thing, but that's what makes this game fun. You can do these crazy things, these crazy stunts, and you can just go flying or do whatever. You can throw yourself on the side of a building if you want to. And that's part of the magic of this game. It's a sandbox game. It's like a big playground. And the beautiful thing is that basically you can go anywhere. Anywhere in the city, all the skyscrapers, you can, if you can figure out a way to get on top of them, you can get it there. And that's what is just incredible. It's just up to your imagination what you want to do. You can go make up your own little skate park that you made yourself if you want to in some corner of the map. You can just use what's already there. And the cool thing is that this was made to be a social experience, unlike Skate 3 where it's just offline. At least I only ever played it offline. But this is a fully online game, which I think is very impressive. Very impressive that they were able to pull this off. And you can put up ramps anywhere, and it's all synced to other players. Everybody can see it. They can use the ramps. I still am trying to understand how they're even pulling this off, to be honest. Granted, it is EA, but still, it's very impressive to me. You can just see people putting ramps up on the side of buildings and crazy things like that, all in real time. It's incredible. It's a feat that this game is in this state, I think at least, on early access. I think it's a very well polished game for it to be in early access and for all the different systems that go into it. The skating itself feels good. I think it feels decently intuitive. There's a couple of things like I mentioned before with the tricks, maybe it's too easy. Like grinding is a bit easy because in this clip I have my hands off of the controller essentially. You don't even have to balance. So that a couple of things can be changed, I guess, to make it a tad bit more realistic, but it doesn't really have to be because that's not the point. That's not the point of the game. And now, like every live service game, there's daily tasks, there's weekly tasks that give you some currency, and it helps you to be able to unlock more customization for your character. But that's another good thing about it. The game gives you enough free to play things that you can unlock by playing the game to customize your character. You don't have to spend money with microtransactions to be able to earn stuff to customize your character, which I think it's really awesome. As you go through the zones in the game, there is a certain quest line that you follow that it teaches you the game. It shows you the different areas, and those give you tons of the currency, and it unlocks different boxes that you can buy. And now you might be thinking, oh no, loot boxes, red flag. But these loot boxes are all earnable for free, and you're guaranteed every item in each box once you open it a certain amount of times. There's going to be a certain amount of items, like 10. If you open the box 10 times, you're guaranteed to have everything. And I think that's really great. That's awesome. I think that's a really good system that will encourage people to just play however they want, earn currency, customize their character however they want, focus on whatever the crap they want. It's beautiful. It's incredible. There's so many games that will force you to play a certain way, to do a certain thing, and pay money here, pay money there to earn things. And this game is not doing that. And I think we need to celebrate that, especially coming from EA. I'm, I'm a FIFA player. I know how Ultimate Team goes. I know how many packs you have to open to earn the players you want. This is like a breath of fresh air in comparison. And I think people might be missing the point of this game, which is to just have fun. Let your imagination go crazy. Just go do crazy things, enjoy the feel of the skateboard, and create crazy lines and land insane tricks. But most of all, I think this game is best played with other people. I've had some of the best laughs I've had in a long time playing this game with other people. And it's truly what makes it really stand out, I think. Obviously, a lot of games are like that, but this game was clearly built to be a social skateboarding experience, and I think it delivers in that aspect very well. Now, sure, there are things that could be changed, there are things that could be fixed. If EA wants to cater to everyone, they could add some options to make the game a little bit more realistic. Maybe the tricks are more difficult to land. They can add that. And I don't think it would take away from the experience. But I think nowadays, people in general are a little too quick to, obviously, to pass judgment. But that's, passing judgment even is okay. People are a little too quick to talk negatively about things. Like the Skate franchise came back. That's wonderful. This game works the way it does in early access. That's wonderful. That's should be celebrated, honestly. The fact that there is enough customization options without having to drop $200, that should also be celebrated. And this sounds ridiculous because I know back in the day, You spent X amount on a game, you could earn everything. There's no more money. But those days, unfortunately, are basically long gone. Very few games nowadays can do that. And they're usually single player titles with great stories, sure, but if it's a live service game or even just an online only game such as this, there will be microtransactions. There will be these things to keep the game going financially. Because after all, these are big companies and corporations making these games. They're gonna try to make money, of course. But I think that it could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. So I think we need to look at the positive sides of this game and enjoy it for what it is. A big sandbox playground game that is a blast to play with others. And hopefully they will end up adding some really cool things to the game, which I know there are things coming that they've announced. Thank you so much for hearing me ramble on about this game. If you made it this far, leave a like if you enjoyed it, if you agree, and I will see you in the next one.